Natto is probably the most challenging food on this list in terms of taste and texture, and I need to be completely upfront about that. It's sticky, it has a strong smell, and the flavor is intense. However, the nutritional benefits are so exceptional that it deserves discussion, especially for people concerned about bone health and cardiovascular function. The vitamin K2 content in natto is unparalleled. A single serving provides more vitamin K2 than you'd get from weeks of typical Western eating. Vitamin K2 is crucial for directing calcium into bones and teeth rather than arteries and soft tissues. This is fundamentally important for both bone health and cardiovascular protection. Most people are familiar with vitamin K1 from leafy greens, but K2 is different and rare in modern diets. It works synergistically with vitamin D to support bone mineralization. For people following Mediterranean diets who may limit dairy, getting adequate vitamin K2 is challenging, and natto provides a solution. Natto also contains nattokinase, an enzyme with fibrinolytic activity, meaning it may help break down blood clots. Research suggests nattokinase supports cardiovascular health by improving blood flow and reducing clot formation risk. This complements the Mediterranean diet's cardiovascular benefits through additional mechanisms. The protein content is substantial and complete, providing all essential amino acids. Natto also delivers probiotics from the fermentation process, supporting gut health similarly to yogurt or kimchi, but with different bacterial strains. Now, practical incorporation for beginners. The key is hiding it initially. Mix very small amounts into grain bowls where the sticky texture blends with the grains. Add it to flavorful sauces where the strong flavor gets masked by garlic, lemon, and herbs. Blend small amounts into Mediterranean-style dips. The creamy texture of pureed white beans or chickpeas can incorporate natto while diluting its intensity. Add olive oil, lemon, garlic, and herbs to create acceptable flavors. More adventurously, serve natto with olive oil, lemon juice, chopped tomatoes, fresh herbs, and sea salt as a unique mezzi option. The Mediterranean flavors temper natto's intensity somewhat. Mix natto into scrambled eggs with herbs and feta cheese. The eggs provide familiar flavor and texture that makes natto more approachable. Add it to soups at the end of cooking, or combine with mashed avocado for probiotic toast topping. Here's an important tip: natto is sold frozen in many stores. Buy it frozen, portion it into small amounts, and keep it frozen. Thaw only what you need. This makes it easier to use small amounts regularly rather than confronting a large container. Some people find that adding traditional accompaniments like green onions, mustard, and a small amount of soy sauce makes natto more palatable, even within Mediterranean meals. The cardiovascular benefits of nattokinase have been studied in multiple trials, showing potential for improved circulation and reduced thrombotic risk. For Mediterranean diet followers focused on heart health, this adds another protective factor. A warning: because nattokinase affects blood clotting, people taking anticoagulant medications should consult healthcare providers before consuming natto regularly. The vitamin K2 content can also interfere with warfarin specifically. The texture is genuinely challenging. Natto develops sticky strings when mixed, which many people find off-putting. Starting with very small amounts mixed into other foods helps overcome this barrier. For bone health specifically, the combination of vitamin K2, calcium from other Mediterranean foods, vitamin D from sun exposure and fatty fish, and magnesium from nuts and greens creates optimal conditions for bone mineralization. Natto's K2 contribution is valuable in this synergistic picture. If you simply cannot tolerate natto's taste and texture, vitamin K2 supplements are available, though whole food sources are generally preferable when possible.